Hello, everyone. Welcome to 1971. I can't believe the 70s are almost over. I want them to go on forever. I love them so much. I just posted a pinned chat at the top with kind of the guidelines of our live stream today if you've never been. And I always forget something. If you request via a super chat, then I will definitely be able to play your request. I'm going to prioritize those, but I will, of course, take requests in the non-super chat section as well. So yes, please read those guidelines so you're aware of what we're doing. I guess the main one is to have fun and be nice. If you're not into a song, you can just wait and it'll be over soon. The other thing that I keep forgetting to say is if you see that a super chat has been requested for an artist, I'm probably only going to play one song from a single artist. There could be exceptions, but let's try to, keep the variety going by just doing one song per artist. So keep that in mind as you make your request, and feel free to re-request if you see somebody else already requested that artist, if that makes sense. Okay, amazing. Also, I may have to do a bit of a shorter stream today. We'll see how I do. But I am running on fumes. I'm so glad to be here with you, but I'm just being realistic about my physical limitations. So I say let's pull out the keyboard and let's get started. Here we go. I like to cover it because of cat hair, dust, and also sun exposure. And in the morning, the sun just beams right down on it. So, okay. Tiger, how have I been doing? Been busy? Yes, I am doing. I am beyond happy and overwhelmed by how much everyone loves my new album and the song that's on the streaming and everything. And it doesn't feel real. It really doesn't. Yeah. And I'm very busy still. So much to do. And I'm a bit tired, but happy. Okay. So here we go. We should have everything set up properly for all the sound. Let's see. Excellent. All right. And by the way, now that my channel doesn't have a strike against it anymore, I can be a little bit more lax, I think, with playing whole songs. If I start to get warnings, then I'll definitely do the stop-start thing a lot more. But yeah, I think we're out of the woods there. It was the corn stream that did it. It wasn't one of these streams that caused the Can I just read this negative comment so you can all boo it with me? You're not supposed to dissect it and analyze it. You're supposed to relax and enjoy the awesome vibrations while you work around the house. Well, thanks so much for telling me I've been listening to music wrong. Besides, I don't always do this whenever I listen to music. I just do it for you guys. And sometimes by myself, yes. People think they can tell other people how to experience stuff. That just is so funny. That's so silly. Oh well, live your own life. Okay. Boo. Yeah. Right. Do it my way. Exactly. One person said, as soon as you open your mouth, you don't get it. And I was like, oh my God. Are you guys 12? I mean, I get it if you're young. I was stupid when I was young. I was judgmental and stupid and closed-minded when I was young. But like my demographic is like 30s, 40s, 50s. Like, we need to grow up. Okay, sorry. All right. I'm just tired. I'm just tired and I have less tolerance right now. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to take my own advice. Be kind, be civil, have fun. All right. Who cares? It's like 1 out of 100 comments is negative. It's like whatever. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All right, we're going to start with Comus's request. Can Tago Mago bring me coffee or tea? I have no idea what part of that is what, but I'm just going to put the whole thing. Okay, so it's by Can, and it's called Bring Me Coffee or Tea. All right. It's almost 7 minutes long. Naughty, naughty. Beautiful. Stop it. This is amazing. This is like such a jam. It's very drone-like. You know, it's kind of just, it's not moving much. It's sort of staying in this one area, E. And you can hear that guitar. It's going like, da, 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 or like. This kind of tense chord, just sort of like shimmering through it. And he's singing, is he doing which is the flat 6 note. Nice tense, like little sidestep from the 5th there. Makes it all exotic sounding, but it's just minor. And I love how kind of far away his voice sounds. It's way in the back. It's not like there's, I mean, I can't really tell if there's any effects on it, but it doesn't really come across that way. It just sort of sounds like it's buried a bit. So that makes it feel a bit far away. And then the drums are amazing. Have you guys heard Jeff Buckley's song Dream Brother? I would say Dream Brother may have been influenced by this song or by this band because it just has, you know, the drumming and the kind of, the like kind of exotic, something about it. It just really, really feels reminiscent of this. And I love the drums. They're kind of, it's almost like they're a little jazzy in that there's a lot of, it's kind of sparse. There's a lot of accents, but there's also a lot of like toms and things that make it sound more like rock or psychedelic rock. But I'm a huge fan of these drums. I'm going to kind of move forward a bit and see where we end up around here. Ooh. Okay. What's that instrument? Wow. Don't those... I almost feel like they've got at least one snare drum and the snares are off. It's got that sound. If you listen to enough Tool, you'll know what I'm talking about. Or A Perfect Circle even. It's a beautiful sound. Like, I mean, I love a good snare drum. I love a good crack, a good thwack, no doubt. But you turn those snares off and you've got something that sounds so much older. It's like it embodies some of the similar qualities of a tom, which I love. I know. You're like, but you hate rototoms. I know. I can't explain it. I love parsley and I hate cilantro. They sound and taste different. But the toms, the deep toms, are just like, so they feel almost like it reaches into this like ancient, not ancient, but well, yeah, ancient human quality, primal quality. And I feel like so does the snare with the snares off. It almost sounds like a hand drum from like a long time ago or something. Anyway, they're thwacking that thing super hard. It sounds so good. Oh, so thumpy. I love it. Okay, so what is this prog? What's this genre? Or is it psychedelic? Psychedelic prog? Funkadelic. Krautrock. Okay. Well, I love it. Wow. I do want to listen to more Can. I've never heard of them. Wow. So, that one, did it have a sitar? Because it felt like for a moment there was some, ow, my neck. There was some stringed instrument where it was bending in a certain way that made me feel like this is not a guitar. Like, I don't know what this is. But the other thing that made that feel almost Indian was the droning. That just sort of like, you kind of just have this like foundation, and then you have a scale and you're just sort of exploring over it. And there's very little structure. It's a very meditative, and yeah, it puts you in a different state of mind, which is why I feel like it gets into that psychedelic area. Awesome. Bring me coffee or tea. Man. Okay. Next is The Doors. LA Woman, which I feel like I know, but I can't think of right now. Oh, this is also 8-minute song. Okay. So okay. Since we're entering an era where songs are long, I've decided I will decree this, and I will revise the pinned post. And if you want to revise your request as a result, just tag me in the comments so I see it. Okay. You can request a song over 5 minutes, but if it is over 5 minutes, I have the right to skip around a bit so that we can make sure we get to, enough songs, especially since I might not be able to do 2 hours today. Deal? Shake on it. You're so far away. All right. Okay. I don't know why that didn't start at the beginning. That's so annoying. Okay. Oh.
Took a look around, they went a wind blow. With a little girl in a Hollywood bungalow.
Kind of bluesy.
You were like a little lady in the city of light. Or did you know the lost angel? City of night. City of night. City of night. City of night. Woo! Oh!
Yeah, jamming was more of a thing back then. Oh, I forgot my drink. Sorry.
LA woman, LA woman, LA woman, Sunday afternoon. LA woman, Sunday afternoon.
I'm gonna pause it here. This sounds so 50s bluesy or something to me. I mean, it's like, I don't know if that it does have a chord progression yet. It's kind of just hanging out. Is it gonna be okay? It's A, and it's got that, he's singing very bluesy. Na, 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 na. Almost sounds like a Danny Be Good. Danny Be Good? No, Johnny Be Good. Johnny Be Good. Na, 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 na. It has that vibe, which was the 50s, right? 50s? I think. Maybe it was the 60s. I think it was 50s. It's 50s. Because of Back to the Future. That one did have the 12-bar blues, though. This one is kind of just hanging out, but definitely has a flat 7. And I also heard a major 3rd in the piano, guitar. But he's singing on the blues note. And the piano. You hear that dominant 7th chord? That's such a blues thing. Okay. Ah, spot 7.
Into your blues, yeah. Into your blue, blue, blue. Into your blues. Oh!
charging for this? What am I doing? To the comment that said we can see my ears. Ooh, I like this part. What is that rhythm? Duck, 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 duck.
I see your hair is burning.
Okay, check it out. Listen, there's a parallel movement in the bass and the... Is it guitar? What is this? I think they're in like parallel thirds or sixths or tenths or one of those sounding intervals. I'm not sure which one it is.
Fire. If they say I never loved you.
Bossa Nova. Nice. Okay, I was wondering. It was like, it's kind of Latin.
They are a liar. Driving down your freeway. Midnight alleys roam. Cops in cars, the topless bars. Never saw a woman so alone. So alone.
Okay, let's check out the end. Let's do it. What's going on at the end here?
With a little girl in a
Sounds exactly the same.
Are you a lucky little lady in the city of light? Or just another long thing, yo? City of night. City of night. City of night. City of night. Wow. Oh.
Really got me. You really got me. All right, up next is River by Joni Mitchell from Blue. Oh my God. Blue. That was like the... So many people cite that album as an influence. Christmas interpolation.
It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. It don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, then I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Skate away on. I made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, you know. He put me at ease and he loved me so. Naughty made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle. I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I gone and lost the best baby that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly.
Nice.
Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river I could skate away on.
I love how she keeps extending these phrases, just staying on a chord and just like living in it. Oh, that's clever. Where's it gonna end? Yes. Oh my God. I'm so glad it just left it there. That's so pretty. That one. So if you like Joni Mitchell and you kind of want to play chords, you could play these chords pretty easily because they're all in C major. So you don't have to worry about the black keys at all. You just play C major chord. And then you play an A minor chord. And then you play a G major chord. And then I think, I can't remember if it goes down to F in the verse yet, but anyway. And then, what was the chorus? Well, anyway, it's those chords. There's also an F chord sometimes. And also sometimes a D chord, D minor. But yeah, all black, all white keys. So she goes, da, 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 which is a suspension sound. And it's so like reverent and tender, that sound, that da, da, man. And then to the minor chord, which is where it feels so heavy and sad, but then it lands here on the 5, and that brings you home, so it's comforting. And but the verse, what was it? But there is this other minor chord in there sometimes, and she stayed there so long at the end that that's where it ended, and that was so sad. Her voice is so special. And I know like her lyrics are truly amazing. I mean, I had a family friend sit me down just in the last couple of years. I think I saw him in 2022 when I was seeing Nine Inch Nails, and we were in his music room, and he took out a Joni Mitchell record. I can't remember which one it was. It was white and gray, I think. And it had the gatefold. And he opened it up and he's like, "Can I just read you some of these lyrics?" And I was like, "Sure." So he just read me one of his favorite songs just as the lyrics. And I was like, oh my God, like, so you take that, and then you also take her like kind of just interesting chord voicings, and then her authenticity and this angelic folk voice. Like, yeah. She's one of those artists that's just like, she's appropriately rated, she has, and she's influenced so many people. Joni's life, yeah. I mean, even Maynard James Keenan lists this album as a major influence. So my hair is crazy. Okay. But yeah, I guess this was released during Christmas. The Jingle Bells interpolation was really interesting. But I like especially how they worked it in at the very end there. Cool. Very nice. All right. What do we have next? Next is Northern Sky by Nick Drake.
Never felt magic crazy as this. I never saw moons, knew the meaning of the sea. I never held emotion in the palm of my hand. I felt sweet breezes in the top of a tree. But now you're here, bright in my northern sky. Been a long time that I'm waiting. It's been a long time that I'm blown. It's been a long time that I've wandered, but through the people I have known. Oh, if you would and you could, straight in my new mind's eye.
Relaxing to me.
Would you love me for my money? Or would you love me for my head? Or would you love me through the winter? Or would you love me till I'm dead? Oh, if you would and you could, I'd come blow your horn on high.
Ooh, that was nice.
Never felt magic crazy as this. I never saw moons, knew the meaning of the sea. I never held emotion in the palm of my hand. I felt sweet breezes in the top of a tree. But now you're here, bright in my northern sky.
This one's so magical sounding. It's partly is it a glockenspiel or something? A lot of reverb on it. That's so sweet. So that was cool. I'm glad I heard that because I've always sort of thought that there's a certain chord progression that I would, when I teach people chord progressions, I say, here's one that sort of sounds like it doesn't sound like it's really moving much. So it's like I wouldn't say it's a strong chord progression. Not saying it's bad, just not strong. But it uses this, and I actually found it really moving, emotionally moving. It's just go right up to the next note, next chord in the scale. So it's the 2 chord. But something about the way he voiced it or the way he sung over it made it actually quite interesting. And then it would go to 5, I think. That was so pretty. Very like relaxing, almost like felt like reading Rainbow, or I don't know, something really nostalgic and something really like safe and homey. I'm not sure what Oh my gosh. Someone's here that's called Exy Music? Do we have are you named Exy? Are we twins? Ish. Hi. I didn't see you. Sorry. I thought people were misspelling my name. That's funny. You've been Exy? Oh my god. That's so cool. I'll have to follow you. Aw. Okay. Awesome. Well, now I know, because I thought people were tagging me, and I was like, what is the... That's so cool. All right. Pure Imagination. Oh my god. Yes. Is that from 71? I can't log into my streaming right now. Oh my god, you put it into YouTube and it brings up the new version from 2023. No. What's happening? No. Oh, it is from 71. Okay, yeah, we should do that. That's good. We should do that. Let's break it up a little bit. We'll do oh yeah, so Baron of Grey Matter has requested Roundabout by Yes, which is truly incredible. And yes, I will just kind of skip around a little bit so that we can get to everybody's request, but that is definitely a requisite. Yes is so good. I mean, I don't like listen to them, but I really should. All right. Reverse piano. Those harmonics kill me. Ugh. Bass.
The words will make you out and out. I spend the day your way. Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the
valley. Okay, it's an E. Sorry. I think it's in Dorian for the most part, which gives it's such a psychedelic key, I think. And then, sorry for the eating. I need to refuel. So tense. He's singing the ninth a lot. Sorry. I love that. And then 4. But then it's gonna go. Sorry. Nope. We'll see. I'm not sure, but it's something that doesn't belong in the key.
Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the valley.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't really. It's just a surprising chord. You don't expect it at all. In the key of E, it's the flat 2, so maybe that's why it sounds so. But I love this descending part. That's so nice. Suspension. Exciting. And the organ. Just crazy instrumentation.
The music dance and sing. They make the children really ring. I spend the day away.
Vocal harmonies and parallel thirds. Only on the second verse, though. That's a nice technique. Kind of build up those harmonies.
Call it morning, driving through the sun and in and out the valley. In and around.
Okay.
Mountains come out of the sky and they stand there.
So good. So the song starts out in like E minor, or E Dorian, sorry, but then it goes to this relative major type, sort of G. So it sort of feels like it kind of arrived finally. It almost has that feeling, like. But this also has that blues that. Sorry. But he goes, and then. I love that. But then all sorts of cool stuff changes beneath him.
On the lake, mountains come out of the sky and they stand there.
Sorry. It sounds so mode mixture right there. Maybe it goes. Maybe it goes. Yeah, maybe there. So good.
22 summers with it and nothing to. 24 before my love you see, I'll be there with you.
Oh my God. Back to E. Vocal stacks. So many harmonies there. Harmonies right there. The drums, my God. So much 3-part harmony, but like hard mode. Arpeggios. Hi, Daddy-o.
In and around the lake, mountains come out of the sky. They stand there. 24 before my love, I'll be there.
Oh, that's a flat 6. That's a flat 6. Finally, they've been avoiding it. They know.
In and around the lake, mountains come out of the sky. They stand there. 24 before my love, I'll be there.
I think it is. Listen to that snare. Okay, hang on. Listen to this. That's so good. Little half steps, so dramatic. I need to hear them to go to that. Nice space with the bass and the drums here. I love how the drummer is just not doing like, you know, he's like hitting snares on the beats and stuff and creating all this cool space for the bass. It's nice. I think that's at least 4-part harmony. And now there's doots over them. Virtuosic. Oh my God. Okay, so first of all. Okay, it's sorry, I can do this. So it's in Dorian still, and they're singing these parallel chords. Da 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 da. While the doots are happening, and then they add in the fourth, and the octave below is at least doubled, so that's why I said it's 4-part harmony. I think it's even like, maybe it's even 5-part, and then they add a fourth note to the chord, and it's the seventh, I think. Or maybe they add the ninth. Wait, da da da. They add the ninth. Da 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 da. Wait, is that it? No, it's the seventh. Right. Shit. Fuck. That's awesome. Love it. God. It's so good. Their song, they have a song called, what is it? Ascension? Is it Ascension? Or no, it's not Ascension. What is it called? I think it starts with an A. It's 20 minutes long. It's so good. It's so good. Awaken. Yes, awaken. I might have to do like a whole video on that one someday. So, I mean, that would be a tough one. I would have to say that would have to be, there'd be a limit to how much I could probably analyze that, but it's so good. By Yes. Awaken by Yes. You gotta listen to it. It's so good. Okay, awesome. All right. Next up is David Bowie, Life on Mars. Oh, this is a good one. I'm glad my dad's here for this one. Daddy-o, I actually have plans when I'm not incredibly busy to download all the live streams from the 70s and 80s and pull out the analysis of the songs that you played for me when I was a kid and that I grew up with. So that you can have all those old, you don't have to listen to like 20 hours of live streams to get to them. Okay. Life on Mars was definitely one of them. Wait. Is this it? Yeah, okay.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mummy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen. Now she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a sad thing for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools if they ask her to focus on sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those cavemen go. It's the freakiest show. Take a look at the low man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if you'll ever know who's in the best-selling show. Is there life on Mars?
That change.
It's on America's tortured brow that Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. And now the workers have struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again.
Listen to the delay on the snare.
See the mice in their million hordes, from Ibiza to the Norfolk Broads. Rule Britannia is out of bounds. To my mother, my dog, and clowns. But the film is a sad thing for, 'cause I wrote it 10 times or more. It's about to be writ again, as I ask you to focus
this major to minor thing.
Takes a creaky shell. Take a look at the old man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know. Isn't the best-selling show? Is their life on Mars?
Oh my god. Timpani. It's so dramatic. All right, let's analyze the shit out of this. No, not the shit out of it. We'll keep the magic. We'll just figure out what's going on with all these chords. I freaking love that descending. All right, so it's in it's an A. Okay. It has a ton of chromaticism and line cliches, which are like half-step movement in the bass that then sort of creates new chords when the bass moves. And this one actually has a lot of ascending line cliches, which I feel like is so much more uncommon than the descending ones. So... Da, 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 da. Na, 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 na. Da, 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 da. I'm just going from memory here, so let me just get the real song here. Oh, starts here, sorry. Okay, I guess it changed key. That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, so E.
It's a god-awful
Sorry. That's what I'm assuming it does, and then... Okay, so that's the first line cliches. All in the bass, and it creates new chords each time. Major, minor, something with a tritone in it, diminished maybe, I don't know. Seventh chord. And then...
small affair to the girl with the mousy hair.
This one has a very baroque-y kind of little thing going on the piano. And then this becomes the 5 of this. Da, 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 da. Sorry. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, but her mommy is yelling no.
Sorry.
Her daddy has told her to go.
It's a slightly out of tune with standard tuning. All right, so that's what's going on there. Sorry. Sorry, that's what I meant to do. Little 5. And then... Beautiful. And then da 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 da. Really great melody writing. Da da. So there's some repetition, right? Da 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 da. Right, and it changes at the end to fit the chord. Then takes the same pattern. Da 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 da. But over the next chord. Da 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 da. So nice. Then he brings in a harmony that's, well, one of him goes up a third, da 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 da, instead of da 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 da, da 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 da, right? And then da 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 da, and then he does the same thing for the second variation. That's higher, goes up a third, sings it da 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 da. But then you get to the exciting. Okay, so listen.
but her friend is nowhere to be seen.
So it still has the low part going.
Now she walks through her sunken dream to the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen.
Okay, so we were in E, then we modulated to F sharp, kind of. No, it's just a 2-chord, whatever. We're still in E, my bad. No, we're not. Are we? I don't know. But this dramatic thing is the flat 7, which doesn't feel like it fits because we feel like we're in a very major space here.
And she's hooked to the silver screen.
And then you get an ascending line cliche. Da-da-da. Right? I'll play along with it.
But the film is a sad thing for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools.
Sorry, it's not all... There's some jumps. I gotta figure them out. But this part does create new chords every time. I keep going back to the wrong spot.
Silver screen. But the film is a...
Oh god, it's hard to figure out what's going on when I stop playing the song.
But the film is a sad...
That's our home now. Oh, that's... Okay, still E. Wow, this is so chromatic. It's so exciting. Okay.
To the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a sad thing for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of...
There's something about this part that still feels reminiscent of the verse. This is the pre-chorus. That this one has an ascending line cliche, the other one had descending, but they both have this like, I'm going down, then I'm moving the whole thing up, and then I'm going down again. And there's certain relationships each time that are like mirrored. And now we're doing the same thing, but starting low and going high. So the same kind of thing. Like we started here and went up, and now we're going down instead of higher to start it again. Then scooping down below and coming up from there. But this, like that move reminds me of the move at the end of the first part. I'm sorry. I know this is really confusing, but there's all sorts of fun patterns that I'm detecting. And I'll just say, like, this is truly an amazing song. Like, the fact that this is what happened, like, these chromatic lines and the weirdness of them, and Bowie wrote something that was so... makes so much sense inside, you know, when it feels really outside the box, but also familiar. There's definitely some like moves. It's a good example of like that balance between completely unpredictable and satisfying those expectations, or playing with something that you've heard a million times. But that's so crazy. But can you hear it's mostly just like these octaves? Da, 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 I think, right? And then this is the chord right before the chorus, and I love how the drums do this triplet thing, like the fill isn't what you expect. I think it's triplets, and does it every time.
She could spit in the eyes.
Okay, I'm sorry. The piano is playing chords. My bad. It's just the strings that are doing the octaves.
As they ask her to focus on.
It's so cool. Okay, so now we're here. Now we're A. Da, 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 da. Oh man. I'm not sure what happens there. We're gonna figure it out.
The song sailors fighting in the dance hall. Oh man, look at those kids.
Okay, it's an augmented chord. Okay, so this part is more traditional harmony. He's like, major, going to the 4 chord, to the 6, but then I'm doing a little augmented shift over to here. So it's almost like a bridge between here and here. They just move the bass down a half step. And then this is possibly my favorite part. It goes from major to minor, and I just always love that. You go, da. It's the freakiest show. And then where does it go? Show. B. Show. And I love the note that show starts on against that chord. Show. 7th, I think. Show. And then the boom. And that chord is what? I think it's like a major 7th chord, but I don't know which one it is. Because this is a minor chord. We'll find out.
Men go.
Minor.
It's the freakiest show.
I think it is just this chord. Okay, so B minor. Okay, so. Maybe it's that? Nope, sorry. Is that it? It might be different every time too, but.
It's the freakiest show.
Okay, I don't hear that low one, so I think it's maybe. Maybe? It's just such a beautiful touch.
Take a look.
Okay, what's going on here? So we can. The freakiest show. Ba-da-dum. And then that minor chord. Okay, so a lot of these minor 4 to home things, which is super nostalgic sounding. So that's the first one. After this. Sorry, show. And then. You hear all-time radio hit songs. D major, F sharp minor, F augmented, then E, then it's minor, then it's B minor, then D minor, and this time instead of going to A, it goes right to the 6th chord. And then does another line cliche. And then, actually, I don't know where it ends up. Let's find out.
The wrong man beating up the wrong guy. Oh man, wonder if you'll ever know who's in the best-selling show. Is their life on Mars?
Goes to F sharp minute. Oh, I already said that right. E, back to E. Da, but now it's going up. Da, 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 da. And I think it just keeps going up by half steps. Okay, not there. And there's another, okay, so line cliche up from here. And then major, fuck, I already lost it. But it does a major to minor thing again. And the guitar goes. So that's another 4 to 1 sound. There's a lot to unpack in this song. I haven't even gone over the melody writing really, a little bit, and the production and the drums, everything, the bass, but yeah. So freaking cool. Love it. Okay, we're gonna move on. Otherwise, we'll never get past this. Never. Okay. Next up is "Keep On Keeping On" by Curtis Mayfield. This is funk, right?
Everybody gather round and listen to my song. I've only got one. We who are young should now take a stand. Don't run from the burdens of women and men. Continue to give, continue to live for what you know is right. Most of your life can be out of sight. Withdraw from the darkness and look to the light. For everyone's free, at least that's the way it's supposed to be. We just keep on keeping on. We just keep on keeping on. Many think that we have blown it, but they too will soon admit that there's still a lot of love among us, and there's still a lot of faith, war, and trust when we keep on keeping on. Before we dismiss, one thing I insist: when you have your young,
This is more soul, right?
remember this song and our well surroundings.
I like that
Its
chord.
leaps and bounds, ups and downs is reality. Teach them to be strong, and when they are grown, they can proudly imply that we were an alright guy.
Strings.
For all the wrong now is right.
This one, tremolo.
This nation's people are now united as one. And we just keep on keeping on. We just keep on keeping on. Many think that we have blown it, but they too will soon admit that there's still a lot of love among
That bass.
us, and there's still a lot of faith.
I feel like that da 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 with the strings and the seventh chords is such a thing. I've heard that so many times with this kind of soul, I think.
And trust when we keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on, y'all. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keeping on, keep on, keep on. We got to move on up, y'all. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on.
Super syncopated.
Some years back I remember, still in my mind so well. My mama made this one more clip, and I found it never fails. Never worry too long about what goes wrong. Today it's sorrow, we got joy tomorrow. Keep on,
The
keep
falsetto.
on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. We just keep on keeping on. We just keep on keeping on.
Got kind of experimental for a moment there.
Many think that we have blown it, but they too will soon admit there's still a lot of love among us, and there's still a lot of faith, warmth, and trust when we keep on keeping on. We're gonna move on, keep on keeping on, move on, keep on keeping on.
So what's that? It's a guitar, right? If you like soul, you got to check out Jungle. They're like contemporary soul. It's so good. And all the singing is in that falsetto. That particular style of falsetto. It's great. Got to be some kind of crazy guitar effects. Okay. Next is Comus, Diana. This is from Heathen. Keep it on. That's catchy. Oh, wait. Here we go.
Dusty follows virtue close through the steaming woodlands. His darkened blood through bulging veins through the steaming woodlands.
Ooh!
Virtue knows he falls softly through the steaming woodlands. Travel light, the deadly shudder down the leafy pathway.
That's crazy. I have to say, I saw the album cover and immediately knew it was going to be different. It's like, if you go look it up, you'll see what I mean. It's just as weird and playful as I expected. There were some really fun harmonies that. You can really hear when someone does those harmonies why they were like so against parallel fifths in whatever period that was. I mean, they were wrong, but I can see how they thought maybe it was like devilish or something, or just like not graceful. Because it's not, but it's effective in a different way. And then they also have a little bit of a laugh sing. That's fun. Oh my.
Through the forest fires, and she knows by the sound of the baying, by the baying of the hounds. Diana, Diana, keep her feet up. The spells his teeth and wise. For he's picked up the sands of virtue, and he knows the pan is
Kind of folky.
Desire
they're gonna summon something. Harmonies. I love that it's like halftime. Like, when did Stayin' Alive come out? Just saying. Wow, that is wild. I enjoyed this. I've never heard of Comus. Diana. So if anyone's named Diana, they've got a very cool song for them. You know, they get bragging rights. I'm not really sure what key or whatever that was in. I'm just kind of enjoying it. But it did have a tonal center. It wasn't like atonal or anything. It's just that part was in C. Okay. Next is Inner City Blues, Marvin Gaye. I hear a seventh chord, and it's cool and chilled out. Sorry. There we go. Ooh, they're building this one up, aren't they? Listen to how syncopated that. Baseline. Oh my God. I love the just like solid beat for all the funk to go against. Oh, this is so, jungle is so Marvin Gaye. This sounds like jungle.
This ain't living. No, no, baby. This ain't living. No, 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 no. Inflation. No chance to increase finance. Bills pile up. Sky high.
It's the octaves.
Send that boy off.
The falsetto and then the octave below it.
Oh, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Yeah, make me wanna holler the way they do my life. Oh, baby.
Oh, this is so good.
Hang-ups, letdowns, bad breaks, setbacks, natural. Fact is, honey, that I can't pay my taxes. Oh, make me wanna holler and throw up both my hands. Yeah, it made me wanna holler and throw up both my hands. Oh, crime is increasing. Trigger happy, policing. Panic is spreading. God knows where we're headed. Oh,
Oh, did you just do that?
Everybody thinks we're wrong. Mother, who are they to judge us? Mother, mother, simply cause we wear our hair long. Mother, mother, ooh.
Oh, that was so good. I've never heard that before. I haven't really heard much Marvin Gaye, but that's just not usually what I think of. My gosh, he died before I was born. Oh. They put his dates after it. So good. It's got that kind of meditative, repetitive, hypnotic kind of vibe. You know, it's kind of a jam itself. And it's on this minor seventh chord for the most part. Sorry. And then it goes to this major four, which gives that warmth and bittersweetness. Does that for a while, and then it goes back. And then he did this fun move. He went to this minor chord. So unexpected. Then he hung out there for a bit. But yeah, spacious, dope bass. I really like the sort of subtle, just like heartbeat going the whole time with the syncopation against it, the of his vocals, but also the bass and some other elements. But yeah, it had that very like sort of minorish heavy sound. But the Dorian, the chord or whatever it was, gave it that, makes it more bittersweet because it's not so hopeless. It's more human sounding. So good. But yeah, if you like Marvin Gaye, you should definitely listen to the band Jungle. I mean, they sound so much like that, but just modern. They do the same thing. They have a falsetto vocal, and then it's doubled an octave lower in the chest voice. That sound with the reverb. Thanks, Marvin. Okay. Next up is oh wait, no, I've skipped. Irish Mickey, Don McLean, American Pie. All right, I'll play whatever parts of it. Okay, because it's 8 minutes long. Okay.
A long, long time ago.
Oh, right.
I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance.
It's got that Elton John
and maybe
vibe.
they'd be happy for a while.
His voice.
But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. But something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
This is kind of dark.
Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. Do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronc and buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye and singing, this'll be the day that I die.
That chord.
This'll be the day that I die.
Miss American Pie. Sorry. This'll be the day that I die. I love that. This'll be the day that I die. That chord doesn't belong, so it sounds surprising. This'll be the day that I die. I love that. I think I've heard this song, but I think mostly I've heard the chorus. And but the verse, there's a lot going on in there. And it is a pretty long epic. It's telling a story. The verse has, let's see.
Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the
Interesting phrasing there. It's actually like not a typical phrase, like 8 bars or something. Let's see who does it again.
When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me.
Well, that one was 8. Okay, so I'll go back.
Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be.
7 bars.
When the jester sang
love that, honestly. I think when it's forced, it doesn't work so well, but when it's just sort of like when the melody or the message is sort of over, I think we're trained in unintentionally to like still put that like extra bar or 4 bars or whatever afterwards just so that it evens out. And sometimes that's very satisfying. But sometimes it feels like you're kind of waiting around. In which case I say, just don't wait. Just end it. End the phrase. Start again, like let the message dictate the length of things. It just sounds good.
Queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died.
That's such a that moment. The day the music died. The day the music. I like it, the way he sings this note against this chord. It makes it a 7th. Music died. There's a lot of like kind of those straightforward major key progression here, which just feels so American and very 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 appropriate. Okay, we're gonna stop that one there. I had no idea it was such an epic. It's 8.5 minutes long. Wow, he had a lot to say. Okay, next up is Funkadelic. Can you get to that? You know what that makes me think of is that song that says, I can't go for that. What's that? No, can't do. I like how slow this is.
In your loving days of dawn, church shoes sign with love and kisses later come back sign insufficient funds. Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get to that? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that.
When you base your life on credit and your loving days are done.
Wow.
Checks you signed with the loving kiss and later come back shine. Insufficient fun, y'all get to that.
Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get? I wanna know if you can get to that. Can you get?
fun. It's closest to E flat, but I don't know. That's a 1 and a 4. But it's bluesy. Get to the great harmonies. I love the bass, a voice, I should say. I'm sure the bass was also awesome. Sweet. I am starting to run out of my capacity. We have one super chat left, so we're going to hit that. And then I have a little announcement / request for you. Actually, I'll just do it now. I just released an album, and it's on Bandcamp right now. And there's one single that's on streaming and also on my YouTube channel. And then every Friday, I'm going to drop another single for the rest of the month, and then I'll put the whole album on streaming. I would love it if you would listen to my single on streaming, and if you would check out the lyric video and leave a comment. And if you're so moved to download or buy my CD vinyl of my album, and I worked really, really, really hard on it, and I would love to see what you think about it. So, and for those of you that have already done so, thank you so much. I am just like so overwhelmed with the response. And every time someone says, I thought it was going to be good, but this is incredible, it makes me so happy. It just fills up. It fills up this onesie. I'm bursting at the seams. Like, I really wanted to make y'all proud, and I did want to blow you away. You know, like I wanted to be like after educating you all on music, wouldn't it suck if I was like, here's my song and it's lame? You know, so you helped raise the bar, I think, even higher, just wanting to make you proud. So it's dark. I hope you like it. Okay, so with that said, let's listen to our very last fan-funded song, which is Faust, Why Don't You Eat Carrots? The first 5 minutes. That is such a good question. I should definitely eat more carrots. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. My album's called Decca, Decca. No relationship to the record label. I had no idea it even existed. Sorry. And the single that's out is called Calling Me Back In. And it's Ixie. Just, Ixie's my artist name. Okay. Why Don't You Eat Carrots by Faust. And yes, it's almost 10 minutes long. So yes, we'll just listen to the first 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, Pure Imagination. I forgot. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Ooh! Ouch! Whoa. All you need is love. I heard it. Whoa. This part's kind of atonal. Yeah, this really does make me want to eat carrots. I don't know how, but sorry guys, I can't analyze this. Not right now. Yeah, I would say this is atonal. I don't sense any kind of tonal center. So if you're curious what atonal music sounds like, this is it. little call and response with the beep, boop. Ooh, I like this part. Oh, it's reversed. I love how it just like launches into this section over and over again. Nicely. Oh, there's an electric guitar playing in unison with the trumpet. That sounds good. Fuck. There are 4 more minutes if you are so inclined to hear how that ends. I have to admit, I am intrigued. But I am more exhausted than intrigued. Okay. This was great, y'all. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks again for all the love on the album. I will see the rest of, or see a bunch of, I don't know. I'll see my patrons on Saturday. We're listening to an album. I have to put up the poll. And then the rest of y'all, I will see you next Sunday at 12 noon for 1970. And if you're not in the U.S., we are doing daylight savings time now. So just double check what it says on YouTube, because it's now going to be at 12 noon Central Daylight Time instead of Standard Time. I wouldn't want you to miss it because of that. Okay, awesome. All right, much love to everybody, and bye, Daddy-O, if you're still on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.